Right, hello, it's A F0xy Grampa here today. Show you the way for the Lin Kuei. Maybe there's some information you can take away. You know me, I'm the streamer slash competitor, you know, always in top 8, always ruining someone's day. Let's get on our way and show you some things to do with this character. How you can cause some misery and just be nasty in it. Alright, okay, let's go. Okay, this is a call to compliance. Subscribe to DashFight. You're gonna get more character guides. They're on their way from your favourite players, all the top players and that. Wait to the end of the video, you'll see who's next. Okay, right, let's get into this. Right, Sub's a very beginner-friendly character, but he can be used at any level of the game. He's the kind of character that's going to put the fear into your opponent, because they have to respect what he's doing. This game was made around him, I'm certain of it, right? The way the mechanics work in this game, you can see that they just used him as the example to test all of these things on. Like crush and blows, for example. He's got the perfect throw game. Forward throw leaves you point blank. Back throw has a crush and blow on it. So if you try and escape the forward throw and he throws you backwards, now he's got a KB on the back throw. Don't want to take that. He's got everything confirmable into ice ball, which is nice. So he got 2 jab strings with 2-1 here and 1-2. His low is also confirmable into ice ball. It's fast low is 13 frames. Like you can use this as your mid basically to check people from mashing a lot. And he's also got this, right, his overhead. This is the gold of Sub-Zero, right? This will stop people from playing like lunatics. This is what puts the fear in people, so you're gonna have to keep an eye on how to use this against people. Yeah, he's got this back 1-4. It's a high starting long range with Punisher. Let's see, he's got any buttons like his pokes. His down ones, fastest down one in the game, 6 frames, plus 13 on hit. So then you get all of the things that I showed you before. So you can do like low, you can do overhead. They can't escape this, so they have to block it. They have to hold it, right? Same goes with his down 3. You can get string, you can get overhead, you can get a low. The problem with his pokes are they're pretty stubby, so you're going to end up having to learn to move around and play with your back 3 instead. Right, we've got to make a point about the strength of Subs forward too, yeah. So this move, the reason why it puts the fear in people is because this game is so grab centric, right? Everyone has to grab you. If they don't have a fast overhead, they're going to have to grab you, or they're going to have to keep you out and just chip you to death or something along those lines. But ultimately there's going to come a point in the game where the grab has to be risked, and both players are basically playing a high risk guessing game around it, and the risk is never. It's normally in the defender's favor because you got things like down 2 crush and blow like this. See, they'll hit you, dash up, do grab because you're at their advantage. But people will do micro ducks in this game because like release and block for a short amount of time, make the grab miss, and then you're gonna get your chin checked. Well, Sub-Zero has this luxury. See how I'm trying to micro duck here? The same way that I would duck the grab. This is what's so good about forward 2. So now this means if you're even considering doing that, you're considering dying to deal with a grab, right? That's what makes forward 2 so potent. Now you're forcing them to stand block. There's no other option other than to stand block. So once you've got their respect, now you can do whatever you want to them. This is the strength for forward 2. Sub-Zero is fortunate enough to have one of the best anti-airs in the game as well, so like this will help you a lot. Like this does a lot for him. It's gonna, people jumping at you recklessly are essentially giving you crush and blows. Anything they're doing to allow you to hit them, you need to be considering building your crush and blow. And if you already got it built, then you don't want to spend any more bar on EX slide. You just want to use the slide to keep your offense going, the regular slide. So stand 2, back 2, ice ball, right? If you haven't got the KB built, build it. If you have, then just keep the bar, dash up, do whatever you want, right? However, the variation I use is Rising Ice, Frigid Storm, and Polar Axe, right? There's a difference in philosophy. My idea is the Rising Ice. It means every time I hit you, I'm going to hurt you. This is the thing. The Rising Ice is his highest damaging launcher, basically. So you're getting 30% off overhead, 30% off low with no crushing blow. And if you're spending crushing blows, you can do 50 in the corner. Frigid Storm and the Polar Axe, these two both cover the weakness that Sub-Zero has of he has no presence full screen without Ice Ball, and there's also a space mid-screen where his presence isn't exactly as threatening. But when you've got these two, regular Ice Ball and Slide, now you've always got a little game you can be playing with people. I'll show you that in a minute. Right, so let me just explain the projectile game with him. So Ice Ball, this is one of the best projectiles in the game. Gives you a full combo and hit. Like if you want to be trading this with people, you want to time it so that they shoot, you shoot, and then you'll take a hit, but you'll give back way more than they've just done. Because most projectiles are 6-7%, where if you hit an Ice Ball, you can get, you know, a whole combo on it. See, like it's whatever you want. The axe covers the Ice Ball, right? So this is a high. See how they can duck it? Well, you ain't ducking this. So if you're just gonna sit there, he can just pepper you with these. If it hits, he can dash up and do a mix-up because they're so plus on hit. Look, if you see here, it's plus 19. And the forward 2 is 19. So like you've got time to dash up and put them in a bad situation if it hits. Even on block is good. Let's have a look. Put him on block. Boom. -2 there. I'm pretty sure you can make it plus 0 there. 0 there. Like if you hit him on the toes, +4, see? So this is just a move you want to use to be annoying. Imagine like how Cabal uses his buzzsaw. You just want to be like hopping about throwing this. But the drawback is obviously this is its dead zone. That's why you've got this. And you see that's plus 13 there, right? So this all ties into each other. Where that's plus, you can now do Ice Ball. Alright, so if they shoot back, let's use Robo shooting back as an example. Okay, now you've traded, and you get a combo. Alright, so this is the point. The axe covers this space, and then the wall covers the space that the axe don't cover. So now you've always got the threat of Ice Ball behind the wall. If they shoot back, they get frozen. So essentially, a smart player won't shoot back. So then you're just going to do Ice Ball, Ice Ball, Ice Ball. So then, theoretically, they're going to have to come to you. And when they're coming to you, you're going to be throwing axes at them. And if they get hit, they get 50-50'd. If they block it, they might still just get 50-50'd as they approach because it's got mad range. Right, if you want mid-screen combos, these ones are nice and easy, good damage. Work off of everything, right? Because it's always going to be something into Ice Ball or just raw Ice Ball by itself. So here's what you do. Jump in, stand 3, Rising Ice, stand 2, back 1, 4, 3, slide. Check my inputs on the left, you get that nice and easy. It's always 30%. So everything hurts, right? And off the overhead, you just do this instead. Stand 2, back 2, Ice Ball. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. Another little thing you can do with sub is, say if you spent the bar like on the overhead, let's use normal meter, right? So what I like to do is hit the freeze, wait, because your bar will start regenerating. You give you a bit more time, so the next bit of offense you have, you've got that slightly more bar, so then you can spend on another damaging combo. Right, if we're talking crushing blows, it's a little bit different, but mostly the same. This is your mid-screen crush and blow. Almost 40. Nice and easy off the low. And if you're doing the overhead, it's the same thing. You do jump punch, stay on the same side. Get that. Or you do jump kick, swap sides. Like that. 37%. Another thing to take note about the overhead combos, if you're playing against any of the ladies, you want to do this. Because the normal combo I showed you won't work, but it's actually more damage, it's just harder to land. So yeah, keep that in mind. If you're trying to spend the slide, crush and blow mid screen, honestly, you don't really have to do a huge combo for this. Most of the time, you can probably just get away with doing this. or even just get your ice ball, stand 4, boom. A lot of damage, not a lot of execution, nice and easy. Right, your corner combos got the same concept, right? You just do anything into ice ball, jump, stand 4, boom, bunch of 2s, end it with a slide. You can get probably another stand 2 in there for 35%, and then if you want to do a slightly harder one, you can do into slide, right? That's 37.5. The thing with that slide combo is you have to hit that to be able to hit that. Okay, so say you tag them with that in the corner, you're gonna have to then do jump in, back 3-2, boom, 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 like that. Yeah, same damage anyway. If you're in the corner and you're hitting an overhead, it's pretty much the same as mid-screen. You just do this combo here that I showed you earlier, but you just replace it with a jump kick because you don't need to swap sides and they're already back to the corner. Easy. Right, now this is where you're going to be doing mad damage in the corner with your crushing blows loaded, right? So let's say off the low, do the combo we did earlier, but instead of ending in slide, you just press 4 instead. That's 47%, right? And if you want to do the overhead, same with the same crushing blow. Let's do this again. Just press a bunch of 2s into that. So either option hurts. So you're either taking 47 or 42. That's good damage for 1-2-4 in the corner. Right, for spending the slide in the corner, you're going to be doing more damage by throwing them out of the corner. This is why I'm saying you want to spend slide last, because it's going to put you in a worse position to spend, but it's going to do more damage to spend. So let's take this, for example. See, that's near enough 45. I think you might be able to get another jab in there, but keep it simple. When you stack that on the other crush and blow I've just shown you, that's like 90%. They're pretty much dead anyway. If you want to do it off the overhead, you just do this. Pretty simple. So thank you for watching. If you want to see a text document with basically all the things that have been said here, check out the link in the description. Leave a comment. I'd understand if you say no comment. Anything you say can and will be used as evidence against you in a court of law and all that. And yeah, check out the next video when that comes out. Nice one, thanks.